Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm AdamMcKola. I'm outside Old Trafford, where Manchester United have been held by FC Twente. Now, Christian Eriksen was involved in the goal for them, and he allowed them in, and he allowed them to score. But it's not Christian Eriksen's fault why we lost today. Manchester United, even at 1-0 up, after Christian Eriksen scored a fantastic goal for the Reds and gave us a decent start in that first half, at 1-0, Manchester United just looked like they were happy with 1-0. It was a really, really odd performance, and I don't know whether that's come from the manager, come from the players just not performing, but it just seemed really, really odd out there today. The only player that really could walk off there with his head held high was Nazir Mazraoui, who I thought was excellent yet again for Manchester United. Absolutely fantastic. Even when he gives the ball away, he goes and wins it again. He's an incredible player, and he's been bought for, what, £15 million? I think he's a fantastic signing. I think there were signs from Joshua Zirkzee again as well, without really giving us that cutting edge in front of goal or that presence in front of goal. But what he was doing was linking up play really, really well. Apart from that, I'm struggling to think of a performance that stood out for us today. Manuel Ugarte, you've got to be better than that if you want to hold down that position at Manchester United. There were players from FC Twente today just running through him. It was really odd. I didn't get it. What was going on there? How are you letting some of these players just run through you like that? Where's the tackling? Where's the presence? Where's the blocking? There was none of that there today, and I just thought it was just not good enough. We got into the lead. You got to go and press. You got to go and try and get more goals. We're playing against FC Twente, for God's sake, and we know, we've seen this season, you know, in the Premier League, Manchester United are missing big chances. Manchester United aren't scoring enough goals, and as a result, we're suffering, and the results are suffering. Now, today, I don't think that was the case. I don't think we created enough chances there today. Yes, there was probably enough created to win the game. I mean, at the back end there, we had about, I think Harry Maguire had a header which looked like it was destined to go in. There was a few other things bouncing around the box that we should have just got on the end of, made it 2-1 and walk out of here with 3 points. But we weren't creating chances at will. And it was really slow. There was too much tiptoeing on the ball and trying to draw players out. Get it quicker. Get it quicker. Playing back too many times. Get it quicker. Get them on the turn. Get them running back towards their own goal. We just weren't doing it enough today, and we even gave them the confidence towards the end of the game to come out and look like they were the ones that were going to win it. In the end, they really did look like they're the ones that could possibly go on and win the game. It was a real odd performance by Manchester United today, and I just didn't get it. What are we doing? What are we doing? It was really strange to see. So Manchester United have to be better than that. Have to be better than that. Now look, everyone knows me on this channel. I'm not the hugest fan of the Europa League, but regardless, it's an opportunity to win a trophy. It's an opportunity to get back into the Champions League. You've got to approach the games better than that. You've got to approach the games better than that. And we started with a strong lineup today. Andre Onana was in goal. He'll be disappointed not to get another clean sheet. I don't think his performance was particularly bad. Mazraoui, as I said, I thought he was our best player today. He was absolutely fantastic and has been since he joined the club. I thought Harry Maguire showed why he's behind Matthijs de Ligt. Lisandro Martinez, apart from a few moments, again, you've got to be better at the back. Yes, there was a few moments where he's on the ball and he's running through their midfield and he's making some good passes, but you've got to be better as well. He's got to be. Diogo Dalot today, I mean, it was a mix of a game for him. It wasn't the best game of his season at all. I think he's had a few bad ones this season. I thought he was good against Crystal Palace. I thought United were good against Crystal Palace, but today, this was a draw and it wasn't a performance that was particularly good. And it's really worrying. The only games that we've won this season so far, out of the 7 that we've played, were against Fulham on the opening day of the season, against Southampton, who haven't won a game at all this season, and against, who was the other one? Barnsley. Those are the only games that we've won this season. And we should have, yes, I know Liverpool's a difficult game. Brighton's a difficult game. Brighton's a game that we should have been winning. You know, Palace, I was happy with that performance, you know, because it looked like a team that was together, a team that were creating chances, a team that, you know, were going forward, looking good. Yes, we didn't get the result. Yes, we didn't take our chances, but it was a good performance. And there haven't been enough of those this season. There just hasn't been. And we have to turn it around because, you know, the manager's under pressure. Did the board want to keep him in the summer? You know, it remains to be seen. If he didn't win that FA Cup, what would have happened? You know, if he would have stayed on now. I was fully behind him. I still am fully behind him. But if you want to be Manchester United manager at the turn of the year or, you know, next season, You have to be getting results. And we've got Spurs coming up at home, an opportunity to kickstart our season, yes, and a good win there would make us, you know, bring that confidence back and get us feeling like we're going in the right direction. But every time we seem to do that, it feels like a false dawn. It really does, and we have to make sure we're performing and getting a result against Spurs on Sunday, because today, this was just abysmal. It's not good enough against FC Twente, a team, albeit yes, they finished third in Eredivisie, but Manchester United are much, much better than them. And we shouldn't be allowing them to come to Old Trafford, take a point, and potentially take 3. You know, they looked equally as likely to score as Manchester United did towards the back end of that game there. So we have to be performing better. We have to be. It's as simple as that. Joshua Zirkzee, like I said, I thought Joshua Zirkzee looked pretty good at times today. Again, though, not enough threat in that box in terms of, you know, being that presence, getting on the end of things and potentially scoring. I thought Marcus Rashford looked like a confident Marcus Rashford today, running at players, trying to make something happen. And then we went and taking him up. Now, look, like I said, I thought Mazraoui was our best player today and probably the only one that could come off there with his head held high. But Marcus Rashford looked like someone that was going to make something happen for us. And we took him off again. The substitutions against Crystal Palace weren't good enough. You know, you've got to get your substitutions right. Yes, it was good to see Rasmus Højlund getting onto the pitch after an injury. It was good to see Mason Mount returning from his injury. And I think Alejandro Garnacho, when he come on, he looked like a threat. He looked dangerous. He looked like he wants to get forward and make things happen. But look, I hate the Europa League. I really do. And nights like this make me realise I hate it even more, because, God, what the hell are we doing? Is it the players can't get up for it? If that's the case, well, how about you get up for the league games and get us in the top 4 and back in the Champions League? Because this is the level we're at the moment. So you have to get up for these games, because, for Christ's sake, it's a chance to win a trophy. It's a chance to win a trophy. The manager, as we know, needs to prove himself this season. You're not going to prove yourself playing like that. That was not good enough today. And I came out after the Crystal Palace game and I said, look, it's a draw. It's not the best result. I'm gutted with the result, but the performance was good. The performance left me feeling a little bit positive and a little bit confident. And then we come out today, we play a really, really strong team against Twente, and we failed to score more than 1 goal. Even with, that's why I can't blame Christian Eriksen. Even with his mistake that leads to their goal, we should have been 3-0 up. We should be looking to score goals against these teams. Get ruthless. Start battering someone. Yes, there's times where we look better in possession and we're trying to make, but even then today, we're treating the ball like it was hot rice, man. We're just giving it away constantly. Bruno Fernandes, again, he's going to have moments where he's like this, I know. But sometimes you just have to take him off for his own sake, because it wasn't good enough out there today. I'm a big fan of Bruno, and I think he will obviously be a key player for us going forward. But when he's having days like that, maybe you just got to pull him off. Giggity. But yeah, got it. What a shit day. Anyway, let us know your thoughts. See you in a bit.